What's up? Just Jippy in the house. Okay, what's up? Anyway, one of my subscribers asked me how do I come up with all these videos and stuff about advice and things like that, and I just say, hey, when I'm driving, that's when I get a chance to really relax and all kinds of stuff comes to my head. So, but this is something. But this is something that I've been thinking about for a long time about. Why do we get ourselves in a lot of these problems that we have and things like that? And one thing that scientists and whomever figured out is that when human beings, the human body or the human psyche and the makeup and everything, it's built for survival. And the survival mode of it is pretty much going to work out. So it's not like, unless you just, as long as it's able to be, as long as it's functional, it's going to work out. And in other words, you're going to be able to survive. So basically what I'm saying is, like, during slavery and, we got women, in these abusive systems with their husbands and men with their wives, and you got the prison cell systems and things like that. One thing they've noticed is that no matter what your condition that you're in, if your body is still moving, you will mentally, physically, and all of this stuff adjust to whatever. Sorry about this. You'll be able to adjust to whatever the conditions that you're in. You're going to adjust to them, period. So it's more or less like saying any condition that you find yourself in, then you're going to adapt to it, just to survive. And just because you're surviving in that condition doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get out of it or anything, because you have to make strides and lots of other things to move up out of that condition. And they've understood that, and I think that's one thing, how they've been able to control the world and control things, and even kings and whoever, people be able to control things, because for some reason, whatever the situation we get in, if you don't think to get out of it, then you're just going to automatically, automatically just adjust to it, and it's going to become normal to you. And that's the funny thing about it, is that it can work either way. In other words, you can read books. Like I said in some other videos to the young kids in school, hey, when you're reading, it's going to get boring at first, but you have to keep trying. Eventually what's going to happen is your body's going to kick into this survival mode where you're going to just deal with it in a survival way, basically. And basically what's going to happen is that you're just going to start doing better and things like that. And that's that's just the truth, and that's just the way it is. So whatever you want to do, you have to do it, but you got to keep doing it, because it can either, this survival thing, and I don't know any technological words about it, whatever, but whatever it is called, the technical word for it, whatever it is, it can work either way. It'll work for you, or it will work against you, and it just really depends on you. So keep striving, work towards the better. Any conditions that you're in, try to get out of them. If you're in a bad condition with your husband, or your friends or whatever, you have to talk, because it just takes, all it really does is just takes time, and you'll figure it out. Trust me, take time, and you'll figure it out, and it'll go away, or, and I wouldn't say something will go away, but a lot of things will change. So you have to keep at it and stuff, because people just don't go to jail and just get used to it one day, and they want to get back into society. They just want to go back to jail because they like being in jail. It's just that they're used to that situation, and that's what they're just stuck in and stuff. Right now I'm in the mountains, some mountains out here and stuff. But anyway, that's all I had to say. So basically, just when you're in your situations that you're in and things like that, please work towards getting yourself out of it, because all you're going to do is just changing the survival mode of your present condition or of your body or whatever, and it'll change and things will work out. You'll be so surprised. You really will be so surprised how things will work out for the better. Okay, and it does take time, because it doesn't take time for you to get yourself in those conditions and get used to them. It will take time, but the whole thing is you have to how can I say, work at it, and don't give up, and don't listen to people. You know, one thing you probably shouldn't do is tell anybody what you're doing and stuff like that, but other than that, it's all cool and stuff. But anyway, let me get out of here. I'm out.